Hi everybody, Joshua here. Let's talk about how to play my song The Last Time. This is the 10th track off of my album You Me 2016. So it's in C minor, appropriately because it's kind of a sad song. I'll talk about it at the end of this tutorial. But it starts in C minor, When You Lose, and then it goes to B flat 7 over F to E flat, When you lose your mind, and then I'll be left behind, G7 to A flat major 7, and then the left hand's kind of like walking the triad to the A flat major 7. Then it just goes to straight flat, A flat, no 7th, no more middle on F7, B flat. I'm gonna call it an F diminished, or a G7, either one, over B. Let's call it G7 over B, over D, C minor, F minor, G. So next verse. When you lose your friend, C minor, B flat 7 over F to E flat, G7, New York City, around the bend to A flat major 7, A flat, pack it up, F7, move on, B flat, G7 over B, tiny house, over D, without a lawn, C minor, F minor, C minor. Now I'm kind of just doing these hit chords to B flat, and then B flat 7 brings in the chorus. The last time I saw you, E flat, C minor, G, you didn't care, A flat, to B flat, go to the B flat 7 again, the last time I held you, E flat, U on C minor, G7, we left you lying on F minor 9 to G7, so I'm going to kind of keep my right hand lying there and close the door, A flat major 7, and drove back home. And we have our next verse. When the world is cruel, I'll be good to you. Here's that A flat major 7. A flat, you've been good to me. F7 to B flat. Here's the G7 over B. Best any love over D could any ever be. F minor, C minor. So it's just a short verse. We're going to the chorus again. Last time I saw you, you didn't care. Last time I held you, we left you lie. F minor 9, lying there. G7. It's hard for me to go back and forth between singing, especially when I haven't warmed up. And close the door. A flat major 7. And drove back home, G7. Going to the solo, it's C minor. There's that first little bit on C minor. B flat over D. C minor over E, E flat. Here's the A flat with a sharp 4. G sus to G. Same thing again. This time I go up, and then octaves. B flat, it's going to lead us to the last chorus. The last time I saw you, C minor, G, you didn't care. A flat to B flat, B flat 7. Last time I, E flat, held you, C minor, G7. We left you lying, there's that F minor 9, lying there, G7, and closed the door, A flat major 7, and drove back home. And the last verse is pretty similar to the other verses, but it's going to be a little bit slower. If you lose your mind, same chords again, G7, I'll stay right beside you, A flat major 7, help you through F7 the day, B flat, and then this time A flat, I'd never leave you anyway at E flat. So it resolves. So we have that cadence A flat to E flat. So it ends with a clear resolution. So even though the piece is in C minor for most of it, it ends kind of with like a nice promise, the promise of E flat major instead of the sadness of C minor, even though they are very similar keys. So I hope that's helpful, seeing my hands kind of slow it down and kind of having me talk about what's going on. That was a song right around the same time my grandfather has been diagnosed with kind of like a form of dementia, and I hadn't seen him for a few years. And I went to go see him. We were visiting, and he didn't know who I was. And this is right around the same time that I had this dog. And I don't mean to cheapen my grandfather's experience at all, or his diagnosis, but I had a dog that I loved really greatly. You probably saw her in some of my videos, but she also kind of like, I guess it was doggy dementia or something, but I just like totally lost who she was as this pet and my friend, and she was just kind of this like shell, and she didn't know what was going on, and it was heartbreaking to watch. Like, you know, have your best friend kind of like disappear in front of your eyes. And so when I met my grandfather, or I saw my grandfather, I hadn't seen him for a long time, and it's just like heartbreaking to like watch the similarities between what was going on, like losing my friend in this dog I had, and then losing my grandfather as well. And I'm kind of like watching this in my family, watching people get old and die and kind of fade away, and they're not themselves anymore. And it's absolutely heartbreaking. I hope you don't have to go through that, but if you do, this is kind of what the song is about. Like, we don't have this promise of the same life we're leading right now. Like, there's no guarantee the way our lives will end, you know? And what can we do with that knowledge? Like, I'm very thankful for the life I have now and the good things I have in my life right now, but what I can do is make a promise to the people I care about and the people I love that if they do disappear and fade away, like, I'll stick around, you know, I'll do the best I can, and even if you're not there anymore, you know, I'll kind of like, I'll still stay beside you and help you through the day the best I can. So anyway, I hope it's not depressing. I hope it's like sad and sobering, and I hope it kind of reminds you to be thankful for the things you have and the people you have in your life. So anyway, that's what that song is about. If it's kind of apparent, but just want to talk about it a little bit. It means a lot to me. It was kind of a real sad time in my life. If you have any questions about how to play this, let me know. Leave them in the comments below. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, and thanks for following the channel. Big thanks to my patrons on Patreon. But y'all take care, and I will catch you next time.